Hey everybody, welcome back to Foundry. We are starting out a brand new project, and that project is robot assembly. It is time to start dominating the market, the space market, and you dominate the space market with robots. So we are way over here. Our main facility, well, our starting facility, I guess, is way over here. The plan is that we are going to take advantage of the xenoferrite here and this technum ore, and we're going to turn that into many robots. But I have hit a snag with my plan, and the snag is this. That is super deep. Now, my technium isn't too bad. It's also underground, but it's not like crazy. But that is a long way down. So I think we have researched elevators. We have not researched elevators. We have researched elevators. High voltage. Blast resistant. I don't know how this works. But I think we're going to start by blowing up a giant hole right on top of this, with all of our explosives that we have now, and then maybe building an elevator. I have power poles run to our generators, so that is all taken care of. Let's see how this works, shall we? Go. Do I need to build a detonator for this? Well, we are going to come back, I guess, once I have this detonator built, because I'm not digging this out by hand. That is too deep. BRB. Alright. We got the goods. I ran power poles over here, but now I'm regretting maybe doing that. That might not be a bad idea. Or that may be a bad idea. I'm afraid this is going to blow up our power pole. And hopefully this doesn't dig into that lake either. Let's see what happens. Okay. And here. And here. Okay, it's working. Can I stand here and do it? Oh, baby, you know it. If I do two. What is that? Is that just rock? So deep. Oh no! That's really not what I wanted to do. Do I have ladders? I think I built ladders. Ladders? Components? Core. No, tell me I'm not stuck down here. Ladders! Give me ladders. Okay. Go on 5 for now. Thank God. Okay. Cool. Well, I'm gonna keep blowing this up until we get where we want to go. And then I'll be back once we're there. Heck yeah. Progress, baby. Found it, guys. Look at all that beautiful ore. Now I realize this may not have been the best approach to this, because I have to send the elevator down, and I don't want it coming down on top of this vein. So I think I'm going to start another hole right over here. Perfect. And yeah, once we get that in there, I'll be back. It'll be great. Well, it's definitely faster than mining by hand. I will say that. Let's build an elevator, shall we? Oh my god, we do not have enough something for many elevators. Let's see how this works. Also, while we're here, I want to try something else. Sure. Hypothetically, if we put a science dilly... Do I have any science dillies? I do not have science dillies. I don't even know what they look like anymore. Science? Has anyone seen any science? Oh, it's over here. Give me one of you, please. I want to see if I put it here, along with the, oh, I don't even have these on here. Like, can I queue up research, even though there's no science packs? That's where I was going with this whole thought process. I feel like you should be able to. You go there. Okay. So it looks like I can. Seems like a good thing. Why can't I build you? Anyhow, let's do that. Let's see how this elevator works. It's a long way down. Elevate. Meters. Max connections 4. Okay. Blast resistant. Good. All very important information. Let's put this here, actually. Okay. Learn more about the character elevator. I don't want to. I want the other elevator. I don't want a character elevator. I want a freight elevator. Elevator can only build itself and dig its shaft if necessary. Okay, so it digs itself. I wonder if the freight elevator is the same. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it probably is. Oh my gosh, that is too funny. I wonder if I can ride the freight elevator. I'm going to assume I can. Let's build this and practice. Oh, this is not oriented the way I thought it was going to be. Open configuration frame. Floor name. Surface. Okay. Confirm. Floor name, surface, height 129. Cool. How do I figure out what this height is? Well, that's one way to do it. I guess I'll be back when I get back up there. For future reference, this height, if anyone is curious, is 92. I'm digging a hole and falling in it myself, and then not building enough ladders to get out. Oh Okay. Digging holes is dangerous. Also, thank God there is no fall damage. At a station. Mining level. 92. Check. Interesting. And this doesn't require power to do this? Huh. Don't say. Oh, I'm too far away. I can't bulk demolish it. Okay, that's fine. Now what? Are you still digging? It's still constructing. 98, 97. Cool. Okay. Let's research freight elevator, because that's definitely something we're going to need. That is right here. Cool, and I assume that works the same way. Now, when we get down here, I imagine we are going to have to probably use some more explosives. Mining level. Very cool. I like how you can see the material behind the elevator. So this is like rock. Neat. Oh, I wish I hadn't done that. Does tropical rainforest dirt? Get out of here. Yeah. Oh, I'm not securing the rock. Okay. My question was going to be, does power come down with this elevator shaft? If it doesn't, I need to figure out a way to get power down here. I was considering using dynamite, but I want to keep this a little neater than dynamite offers. At mining level. Very fun. We could dig around back behind the elevator and see if there is a power connection. I guess that's probably the way to do it. Oh, I have a flashlight. I keep forgetting about that. Okay, I'm going to mine a little bit here. And then maybe we'll do a little check around the back side of the elevator here and see what's going on. Alright, check it out. We're ready to put our miners down, which I haven't built. And we have also researched... Have we not? Oh yeah, we have researched our freight elevator. We're gonna get our freight elevator going. And check it out. There's a power plug back here. So, I do need to go up. And I think I need to research wall-mounted outlets. I don't believe I've done that yet. Yeah, no. So let's go to the surface. And we'll come back down here when everything else is ready. And then we can start building some stuff. Now my freight elevator, I am going to want that 1, It's there's gotta be a way to turn the grid on. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So here, I believe, is where I want the freight elevator. Is that correct? I guess the grid's on when I do that. That seems correct. Okay. Hold on. Freight elevator. Same item by switching mode. Oh, I need to build this. Okay, freight elevator functions very differently. Cool. So I need to go downstairs and build the downstairs part of this. Cool, we can do that. Or excavate the downstairs part of it and then build the thing. In the meantime, give me you, please. We're gonna need a transformer down there as well. How big is the transformer? 2 by 2. Okay. Actually, you know what? We don't even need. We don't even need the wall-mounted power poles. That's high voltage. We can just put the transformer right beside the elevator. I was trying to do that to avoid having to excavate the floor and put like floor down, but I think we're going to be doing that. We can put the transformer right in here. Yeah, and then we'll just make this all floor, I think. Or at least some of it floor. These two. Before we do that, though, let's find our freight elevator. So, freight elevator. It should be in here. Right. 1, 2, 3. 9. I think we want to do the downstairs portion first. Also, it's definitely not necessary to go this tall, but we're doing it anyways. 2, 3, one more. Yeah, we're gonna go remove the upstairs portion. So it looks like the blue lines only go up from there. So let's go grab that and then come back down here. Ding! Okay. So, I have my bottom part, which is why it's called the bottom part, down at the bottom part. We do right mouse button, we get the top part up here. Okay, so I guess what I should have done, which I didn't realize because I didn't read the wiki at the time, was, not the wiki, whatever they call F1, the help, the information database. Yeah, if I build the top, I assume I get the blue lines going down. Okay, now we know. So let's build this, and then it's gonna mine. Oh, what's going to mine? It's mining. Also, downstairs, it looks like it's a low voltage thing. So I did excavate more and put floor underneath it. I also put floor underneath, like, the path to where the miners are going to be as well. So that is all good to go. So why don't we get that going while we're waiting for that to happen? I can't put a miner there. That makes sense. okay. I do need to fix this a bit then. Now. Yes. You need an input. Whoa. Huh. Oh, this needs to be on power as well. Yeah. Yeah. Cool, man. Let's see how this works, I guess. I'm gonna change this a little bit, because I want to be able to walk by here. Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter. Forget it. I can jump around, jump up and get down. If I got to. It's all good. Okay, let's see. Haha, that's so cool. What's the throughput on the elevator? 320 per minute. Pretty big. Alright, well, we got ore number 1. Why don't we go get ore number 2 hooked up, shall we? Ding! Alright, look at that. Beautiful technium. Looking mighty good down there. I am going to probably blow up a little bit more and get my miners situated. Where does this thing end? Right here. Now, I think the miners can mine out underneath themselves. I think. But I'm going to actually put a platform on this side here. And this is where our miners are going to go. At least our first set of miners. I think a set of 3 miners should last us for a little while. So I'm going to get this hollowed out and get the belts run upstairs. And then we will be back once this is ready to go. And once we're mining technium down here. Super sweet hole check. Ooh, super sweet space station too. Also very cool. Okay, let's build our miners, and I've got... Oh, I'm gonna be stuck down here, aren't I? I've got the platform ready to go upstairs as well for our... How you say smelters? Yeah. Now I gotta make sure I don't block myself in here. This one has to be... There. Yeah, there we go. And then you go there. No, wait. Something's wrong here. You are wrong. You need to go there. And you need to go there. Okay. And we can never come down this way again. Or get out that way again. So let's make sure we don't fall in this hole. Sweet. This is where our smelters are going to live. 18 of these lads. 18. 8. Almost 18. There's an 8 in it. Cactus. Come on, man. Then we have to go do the same thing over on the other side. Power pull. Really not the best spot for you. Okay, well that makes things a little more interesting. We're gonna have to go to the other side and do something similar with our iron. Or baronium. Whatever they call it. Okay. We gotta do something interesting in here. Can we do something interesting in here? I don't know if we can. What if we just do this? Oh, it doesn't like that. Well, I hate that this power pole is flying. What can we do with this power pole? I know what we can do. Nope, that's not gonna work. If we just leave it. Okay, that's fine. We can just leave it. I mean, everything else here is working. We may have to come back at some point in the future and fix it up, and then maybe we can fix the pull-up then. But for now, we are going to call this a win. Let's go do the same thing over here. Backbone of our new bot facility is up and running. Now, well, the plan is I was going to go through and calculate how many bots each sector requires. I'm in the process of finishing heavy-duty transport bots. So I want to go through here and see how many bots are required to fulfill all the needs of these 3 planets. At least the bots that we can build. But I've also noticed something. Our grid was straining. It's not straining anymore, but it was maxing out at 3.6 megawatts. Like, this bar was full at 3.6, but I was saying 3.6 of 4.4. So I think we were drawing 4.4 megawatts. But I'm confused because I thought we had a capacity of 7.2 megawatts with two steam turbines. Yeah. So why do we not have more megawatts? Interesting. We are going to have to go back and take a look at that in a minute. But first, let's figure out our bot numbers that we need here. I have a pen and paper ready to go. We're doing this serious like. So let's go to the galaxy map and let's see what we're required to fulfill the needs of these planets. I can build vacuum bots, I can build heavy-duty transport bots, and regular-duty transport bots. I cannot build light bots, sorry. What do I need to build light bot? Dependencies not met. Glass production. Okay, we can build light bots as well once we get glass production done. Cool. So let's see. We're taking over this here sector. So 96. Let's do, we got light, we got vacuum, we got heavy duty, and we got light duty. So this one is 96 of each. Now this is per hour, not minute. So the actual demands are going to be significantly less than this. So 96 of each of these, but no light duty at Strandvinix. How about 96? Oh, 192. Man. That is many bots. 96 heavy duty. I don't know if this is the way you're meant to do this, but this is the way I'm doing it. And 48 heavy duty here. So heavy duty is definitely the hotness. So let's figure out what this is per hour. I'm going to bust out the calculator and I will be right back. Okay. So for our light bots, we need 1.6 per minute. Same with our vacuum bots. We need 4 heavy duty bots per minute and 3.2 light duty bots per minute. So that is what we are aiming for as goals for our hot new robotics facility. See, it's strained again. Why are we straining? Before we get started on that, though, we do have to go take care of this. So let's go for a bit of a walk on back to Steam Town. Actually, to main facility town, because I'm out of steel. And, 500 meters away. That's so far. Yeah, I gotta figure out what's going on with steam generation. I meant to read up a bit more on it as well, but I'm gonna catch up with you once we figure that out. Okay. We are back at Steam, but only one of these seems to be running. Missing fuel. That means steam. Why are we not getting steam? Why can't I build here? Structure is blocked by a weird object. Oh, this tree? Ah, okay. What was a weird object? Missing fuel. 0 steam. Steam input, output. Steam out. Steam out. No steam. Steam. Don't talk to me. Oh my god. Okay. When in doubt, it's generally something I've done. Okay. Well, I mean, easy fix. I did take the time. Oh, I gotta stop doing that. I built 2 more generators. If I just put them down while that we're here. That's too funny. Oh my god. How's our grid looking now? Yeah, much better. So the reason it was spiking before is I realized I have a one of these bad boys on here as well to jumpstart things if I need. So that's why I was getting a little bit extra. Because there's 1.8 megawatts available plus 3.6, so I was able to jump up there. This all seems to be going fine. How are we doing in fuel? It doesn't say what our fuel input is. It doesn't look like it's a lot, though. So, because I've already built these things, I'm just going to go ahead and build them. Put them down. Is an unfortunately placed pole. 6, 7. Okay. Question. Can I connect... No, I can't connect to each other. I was curious if we could connect the two units together. It doesn't look like we can. Like with power cables. So that means that this is extremely necessary here. And you know what? That's fine. Yeah, and one here. You are going to connect to that, and you... Oh, okay. That wasn't really what I wanted, but it works. So we'll go with it. Pipes. Let's not forget to hook up the gosh darn this stuff. Okay, water. How do we deal with water? I think we're going to do something like this. T. What's going to be modified? Can I stick? No. I'm going to have to... I'm going to break all our power here in a second. I think I have to, though. Not the ramp. Thank you. If I was quick enough, maybe the power won't be interrupted. Okay, let's see if I can get one of these in. Oh, I was worried that was going to be a thing. Shoot. Go up 2. Oh my gosh. Remember why it prioritizes the belt like that when you try to pipette? Why do they have it like set up so like the more common items are easier to click on? Or maybe I just was not aiming well. That's also a possibility. Okay, I was wondering if we're gonna need a pump for this, but this seems to be doing fine. Pump? I'm not sure how pumps work, to be honest. I don't know how high we need to go before we require a pump, or like what the elevation difference is. Something for another day. Anyhow, how is this grid looking? It should be pretty dang sweet. Oh, it is dang sweet. Okay, back to our robot facility, and we're going to start building some stuff out. Alright, so first things first. We keep running out of floors. And by we, I mean myself. So we are going to set this up to build some floors here, just to keep us rolling while we do all the other things I want to get done here. Now, this is temporary. This is a temporary floor maker. I'm going to need a logistics container as well for you. I also need to haul over some rods. Okay, cool. In the meantime, you can have some of these rods. Okay. So, we're going to work backwards here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build all of the constructors for the bots, and then that'll kind of give me an idea of how many of each type of component I need to feed into these things to get these bot numbers that we were talking about earlier. 1.6 light bots, 1.6 vacuum bots, 4 heavy duty bots, and 3.2 light duty bots. That is what we are aiming for. So, whoa, why do I have 1,700 of these now? Stop. Stop. Why do I have so many floor plates? Excuse me? Do I not need a floor plate manufacturer? Okay, we're not going to make floor, I guess. That was super weird. Why did it do that? Not enough space. Okay. Can we auto sort? Ah. Very interesting. Let's change the recipe. And let's make some bots. Let's... Oh, sorry, as I was saying, we're going to work backwards. So we're going to build all the bot constructors first, and that's all going to be in what's eventually going to be a building. And then we're going to build all the components, which are going to be over in another building, probably over here somewhere. So let's see. Let's start with something easy-ish. Lightbot needs glass, which we don't have. Heavy-duty transport bot requires thermalite, which we don't have. So I think we start with vacuum bot and light-duty transport bot. Let's do light-duty first. Not enough space in inventory. Amazing. Destroy. 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 Okay. I'm glad I went all ham on this. Don't need this many plates anymore. No, you won't take my plates? That's sad. Okay, that's fine. Luckily, you do need plates, so that's good. How many are you making per minute? 9 per minute? This is gonna be a small building, man. You're actually building 9 per minute. Okay, good. Let's get ready for some other machines over here, I guess. What we can do to use up some of this stuff is let's build some regular assemblers as well. There we go. Okay. Vacuum bot? And you make 7.5 per minute. Well, I'm beginning to think this facility may have been completely unnecessary, thinking as how it's only going to consist of 4 freaking bots. How can that be? 7.5 per minute. I mean, I guess that's correct. And what do you need for this recipe, just out of curiosity? You also require plates. That is fantastic. I am going to move you over by 1, though. These require the same items, though, it looks like, which is handy. Please take some plates. You may also take some plates, actually. Clean out my inventory a little bit. I need one more row of stuff here. Man, I thought this was going to be like a huge production building. Apparently not so much. What we can do, though, is we'll have separate lines. So this will be... because we're going to do all our bot export from this area eventually. That's the whole sort of idea. So this will all be vacuum bots. This will all be light duty bots. And then we're going to have an upstairs, which is going to be other bots. So for the upstairs, we are going to be having... we're going to start getting into the decorations. This kind of stuff. So yeah. I will probably bang out a bunch of this stuff. Some of these walls. Basic shapes. Cool. Yeah, we'll play around with some of the stuff. But I think we're going to save that for the next episode. What we will do for now is let's start putting parts together for these. And that's going to be, like I said, in another facility, which is going to be over here. And it's probably going to be up a bit, because I don't want to have to build, or don't want to excavate. So we can run it off of this. Yeah, let's do that. Need your foundations. Give me your sweet, sweet foundations. Excuse me. Thank you. There we go. Alright, let's start here. And this is going to sort of mimic what we're doing on the other side there, where we're going to have, like, machinery parts in a line as required. We'll have electronic components in a line as required with wire coils, etc. supporting all that, and then we can expand out in a line as required as more bots become required. So that is going to be the plan. I would love if you could not exist. This is getting mighty annoying. Okay. How are we going to do this? Okay. Well, let's start. Let's start here. Oh, these power poles. We did unlock wall-mounted power poles, right? Yeah. Well, maybe when we start building walls, we can start relocating some of these things. For now, let's focus on getting... our parts started, at least. Okay. I wonder if conveyor holes are a thing in this game. Well, let's find out. We have a wall. So 3 is going to be my... like, building dealy. Let's see what we got. Pillar 3 by 3, pillar 1 by 1, pillar 3 by 1 by 3. Interesting. Oh, and it rotates that way? There's a drag mode? Oh, that's handy. Cool. What are you? Wall 3? So it's walls with lots of decoration. 5 by 5, 3 by 3. Oh, man. That is excellent. Is there a drag mode for this? There's not. Why would there not be? Build mode. Snap. Free. Snap. Oh, it just defaults to that. Okay. What have we got here? Cool shapes. So I guess this is how you like make your corners look interesting. Very neat. Either way, though, that's going to be for next episode. We start playing with that. We are going to start... So this is going to be our wall here. We are going to start our conveyor going this way. Which means we'll use our regular old assemblers. Yeah. And what are you going to be? I don't think I can make parts because you require that. But we can start with wire. Do any of the bots require straight wire? No. The wire only exists to be turned into electronic parts. And you are outputting 80. So, with that being said, good. We are going to have an output on this side. It means we're going to be doing some excavating here, but I can do that in between episodes. You don't have to watch that. It's fine. How many wires do you require per minute? So, one coil manufacturer supports that much wire. What am I doing? That is nowhere near big enough. 3. I literally just said I was going to do this in between episodes, and we're doing it now. My bad. It's kind of got to happen, though. Alright. And you are also going to be electrical parts. Oh, no. Okay. How many electrical parts are we making now? 20, 40. Out of curiosity, how many electrical parts do we need? It's not going to tell us. 9, 7.5. So 16.5 for now. So that will keep us... This will be good for the time being. We can always expand this out as we need in the future. But we are off to some sort of start here. We could say that. What are we going to put on this side? Not enough space. Oh my god. Destroy. 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 Auto sort. Cool. Little turtle agrees. Alright. From here, we're just going to build that pole into there for now. We can come back to that later. Okay. We are going to want more assemblers on this side. They are going to be doing cool things too. What cool things are you going to be doing? Nope. Oh, we are going to need advanced machinery parts. Which means we need steel, which means we need ignium. I believe there is ignium here. Sort of. Okay, we can make that work. We can make that work. I'm not concerned. What was the other part we needed? Machinery parts. Of course. We need thermalite and glass and steel. So there's definitely a few things we need down here. I think we'll stick steel down here as well. That will probably be in the next episode though, because we are running out of time, as you do on occasion. So we are going to put in a cut here, and when we come back, we are going to start doing some serious building stuff. Decorations and the like. So I'm looking forward to that. It's a system I've never played with before, but it looks like it's very well done in this game. So I am excited to give it a shot. Are there floors? No, I guess we just use these as floors, which makes sense. But that is going to be in the next episode. So until that time, oh my god, that is way too many. Nope, stop. I'm trying to control click. Could you stop? There we go. Until that time, thanks so much for watching, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please give us a like and a subscribe. It helps us out a lot. I'm going to fill my inventory with this crap, it looks like. We'll see you next time. Cheers.